July 20th, 1969. After 3 days in space, the Eagle finally touched down on the surface of the moon. Neil Armstrong climbed down the ladder, jumped onto the surface, and said the iconic line,
"It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind."
And you, yes, you, can do it for the non-existent price of $3.99. Just click on my link.
So yeah, anyways, we're landing on the moon in Spaceflight Simulator. How exciting! Just like any other mission, first we're going to need a rocket. First, we'll build our re-entry capsule, our lander, our core, and finally, the boosters. Now that our rocket has been built, it's time to stage it. Our first stage will be the booster engines and core engines. Our second stage will jettison the boosters. Our third stage will decouple the lander and activate its engines. Our fourth stage will activate the landing legs. Our fifth will be a copy of that. And our final 3 stages will be the re-entry stages. Before we launch, I recommend you watch my orbit tutorial or any other you can find. That way I don't have to explain orbital mechanics to you. We'll start by making our way into orbit. At about 10 kilometers, throttle down to about 60% to prevent burning up. When your boosters run out of fuel, be sure to jettison them. Now that we're in orbit, it's time to get to the moon. Zoom out on your map until you can see the moon, click on it, then click on the Navigate To button. After clicking on the Navigate To button, you'll see a dotted orbit line and a point where it starts. Time warp until you're close to the point and face prograde. When you're just about to reach the point, begin burning. The number that just appeared in front of us is how much we need to change our velocity in order to encounter the moon. Right now, it wants us to accelerate over 400 meters per second. Keep burning until the number is at 0. Now that we have an encounter with the moon, we'll use our RCS to adjust it. Zoom in on your lander and tap on the RCS thrusters. The arrows in the top corners control your attitude, the arrows in the bottom corners move you left and right, and the rest of them move you up and down. Now zoom in on the moon. We're going to use the RCS to adjust our encounter with it to be just over 5 kilometers. Once you're happy with your lunar periapsis, time warp to the moon. Before you reach periapsis, face retrograde and burn. Keep burning until your trajectory crashes into the moon. Stage, and then get yourself back into a stable orbit. Now that we're in orbit, it's time to choose a landmark to land at. If you're new to this game, which I assume you are, I recommend landing in one of the oceans or seas. This is because they have quite flat terrain, and it's hard to tip over on them. I chose to land in the Sea of Serenity for the sake of the tutorial, but if you're up to the challenge, you can land anywhere else. Time warp until you're just about to pass the landmark you want to land at, and burn retrograde until your trajectory hits it. From here, we're going to coast until we reach 2 kilometers. Once you reach 2 kilometers, begin burning to keep your velocity at or below 10% of your height. This part of the mission is pretty difficult, so I recommend making a quick save in the pause menu. And if you've made it this far, congratulations, you are on the moon. If you want an amazing sight, I recommend zooming out until you see the entire moon. When you're ready, set your throttle to about 35% and take off. Immediately face 45 degrees, retract the landing gear, and set your throttle to full. We're going to keep burning until our apoapsis is above 5 kilometers. When your apoapsis is above 5 kilometers, time warp until you reach it. And when you reach it, burn prograde until you're in orbit. Next, zoom out until you can see Earth. Click on it, then click on Navigate to, and complete the burn that it gives you. Get your Earth periapsis between 10 and 15 kilometers. When you enter, face radio out, stage, and face retrograde. At 500 meters, activate the parachutes. Detach the heat shield when the parachute fully deploys. Now that you've unlocked the moon landing challenge, you officially have bragging rights, which brings this video to an end. If you liked this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and if you haven't already, join my Discord if you have any in-depth questions. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.